It began in Waterdeep. The task was simple. Deliver an assortment of arms along the high road, all the way from Waterdeep to the city of Neverwinter. However, an elite group was needed to complete this mission, for on the way, they would surely face all kinds of obstacles, be they monster or not. There was only one group who could complete this mission, led by Severus Arcona himself, the Arconanauts! Unfortunately, the first part of our adventure was lost to the dreaded demon known as technical issues. However, lucky enough for us, the Arconanauts picked up a gentle scribe along their journey so far, known as Jeb Jr., or JJ for short. He recorded each detail of the adventure so far in his journal. However, before he tells his tale of wonder and woe, let us handle the introductions and introduce you all to the members of the Arconanauts. First up, we have the leader of the group. He is the young, high elf paladin, Severus Arcona. Enthusiastic, righteous, and honourable. None can break his pleasant demeanour. Second in command is Deep Hunter himself, Parath Nalakavi, the Goliath barbarian. Or is he a fighter? Whether one or the other or both, it is clearly that this man has a mysterious past. However, none would question his loyalty or his honour. He respects the chain of command and works to ensure the Arconauts' ideals are implemented swiftly. Next up is the Dragonborn Jack-of-all-trades, Nisadi Grerin. She has some druidic magic, some ranger magic, and even has skills with both sword and bow. Exactly the type of person you'd want on your team. However, she is a quiet one and doesn't seem to trust or play well with others. One to watch for certain, I think. Next up, we have Horace Stacked Cart. He was quickly pronounced Master of Carts by Severus himself. Excellent with a bow, Horace is eager to prove himself as an adventurer and break free from his rural beginnings. Jürgen de Hambros was the next selected to join the Arconanauts. A cleric of Ilmater means that preventing the suffering of others is the most important to him, and his healing magic is useful for just that. And finally, last but certainly not least, is Henrietta Whittlestone, the dwarven sorcerer. She's very mysterious, but also rather charming and friendly, if I do say so myself. So, to properly tell the story of our adventure, JJ, take it away.
So, hi, my name's Jeb Jr. I'm JJ now. I became a member of Arconanauts yesterday. They met me, Dad, my mum and my two sisters out along the road to Waterdeep. My dad and mum are moving to Waterdeep and yeah, he's always looking to put us to work, so I guess that's what he did. I drive the wagon now. Anyway, big boss, Severus, he told me that they're a noble group of heroes or something. He said that they're transporting weapons or something to Neverwinter, and also there's this weird box that nobody's supposed to open. Seems pretty weird if you ask me.
Yes, that's correct, JJ. The Arconanauts were instructed to deliver arms to settlements all along the high road on their way to Neverwinter. Plus, the secretive lockbox, specifically instructed to not be opened and to be delivered directly to Lord Verth in Neverwinter Castle. How intriguing.
So, yeah, me and my sister Juliet set out with him, and it wasn't long before things got real bad. Like, real bad. We saw these dwarves on the road. One of them worshipped that dwarf deity, Gorm. Funny, Gorm. Torm. You know, it's Roman, isn't it? Yeah, so she was talking to Severus, and the dragon lady spotted some orcs. They started shooting arrows at us, and one even threw a javelin right through my stomach. That one fucking hurt. But thankfully, that Jurgen guy healed me. Don't know where he's from. And Deep Hunter, the Goliath, he absolutely destroyed 2 orcs. Cut them in half, he did. All around, they were pretty impressive. The dwarves seemed to think so too, as they decided to join us on the way up to the Grudgehold. Our first stop on the journey to Neverwinter. Yes, they really saved the day for us, those Arconanauts. What heroes. If they hadn't, I'd never be able to continue my pilgrimage to the Grudgehold and bring the light of Gormguthlin.
Orcs! What an incredible first encounter for the Odyssey of the Arconanauts. Severus certainly seemed pleased with himself.
Arconanauts, assemble!
And, so, the group then pushed up on the road, I believe, Nasadi finding a nice grove to settle down and camp for the evening. Isn't that correct, JJ?
Huh? Oh, yeah. We found this right nice place to sleep for the evening, thanks to that Dragonborn lady. I was feeling pretty woozy still from, the javelin, but Juliet kept my spirits up. That Horace has got his eye on her though. I reckon he's sweet on her. We'll have to bosh him on her if he gets too handsy. Right back in the village. Anyway, Nasadi caught us some frogs to eat. She's weird, that one. She kept talking to horses. But yeah, pretty tasty frog. Never had it before. Deep Hunter even got a little kebab going. But then they just wouldn't shut up all fucking night. Deep Hunter, Severus, Juliet, and even myself got into smashing the damn things. They wouldn't stop making that noise, but they croaked to me end, if you get my meaning.
Yes, we get it, JJ. So, after a strange encounter with a number of sizable toads, the Arconanauts got their first rest underneath the stars. Apparently there was even some group bonding, with some stories told around the campfire. Nothing too thrilling, though. They were making their own story with this grand adventure after all. When they woke in the morning, they set out, hoping to gain even more ground than the previous day. However, they would soon find that their journey was not going to be so simple. Isn't that right, JJ?
So yeah, the next bit was real crazy. We got onto the road, but there's a tree blocking it. Standard stuff. But Dad always used to make me sore enough when we encountered them. Anyway, tree wasn't interesting bit. The scary part was this fucking insane halfling woman there shouting all kinds of gibberish. The Deep Hunter tried to remove her, but she must have been awful strong to resist him.
Puny woman! This is most dishonourable!
Yeah, real dishonourable, like he said. But we eventually moved her, and Henrietta burned up that tree real good. To a crisp, my dear! To a crisp! The poor woman was under some curse of the mind. She would have the strongest magics to cure her of her ailments, and if she were to die, the curse may spread. Praise be to Elmater. Spooky stuff, yeah. So, Severus man decided that it'd be best to take her to the grudge hold, so maybe someone could fix her. Guess it must be sad to leave someone like that rotten by a tree. So, they all worked together, tied her up, and threw her in the back of a wagon. It's been a pretty busy day.
Indeed it was, but there is never a dull moment in the life of the Arconanauts. And after another long day of travel, things were about to get even pricklier.
So we're bumping along, minding our own business, and then I smelled barbecue. Made my belly rumble a lot, but then it was actually a big fire. Severus pulled over the car immediately, and there was some sort of compound. They had all these signs of telling to fuck off, and the guy at the gate was a fucking nutcase.
Oh dang old man, I'm gonna trespass on my land, and I said go on get.
So Severus had all the Arconanauts running over to help. It looked like there was this dwarf and another two.
Well, dang old moonshine sack was going to go up there in the fire if I don't go and saved it. Now we lose all our product. I can't be having that. Dang old dream flake too expensive.
Yeah, them two. And they look like they're brewing moonshine like Uncle Jibbers did back at home. Now, I might not be a smart man, but fire, and that's full of moonshine. I think you got a big boom boom on your hands. So all of us was picking up buckets and trying to douse the flames. Well, they were. I was in the cart. I was thinking we were going to get blowed up any moment. I managed to put out a lot of them, but it just kept spreading. Eventually it looked like I was about to burst, but Deep Hunter had this amazing idea, and he threw a javelin with a bucket on. Dad liked to call them jebbins. To a bucket and launching it at fire. I don't get it, but it worked. And it did the trick. Never seen anything like it, really.
All in a day's work for a Goliath warrior. Indeed it was, and the dwarfs were most pleased for the assistance of the Arconanauts. They even offered them a number of potions and also some more illicit substances. But, of course, none of the Arconanauts were having any of that nonsense.
Yeah, except Henrietta and Nasadi. They also fed some majority to the halfling lady who they tied up. It looked like an awful lot. Grandmary Jebby used to have a lot of that fungus, actually. But never that much. If she did, she probably would have kicked a can 20 years before she did.
Oh, quiet you and your unintelligent blabber. Anyway, yes, the group pushed on further, to end their day with heroics at their back. But sometimes, heroics come with consequences. As the crazed halfling woman got free of her gag and started an almighty ruckus, and causing an almighty ruckus in this part of the world can prove most dangerous.
More blooming hawks, wasn't it?
Indeed it was. The Arconanauts found themselves ambushed in unfavourable terrain, surrounded by green-skinned warriors. Could they get themselves out of this mess? Could Deep Hunter tear them apart once more? Could Severus lead them to victory with his incredible leadership skills? Could Nasadi talk to the horses and convince them to get to safety before being peppered with arrows? Could Horace shoot some more of his arrows of his own? Would Henrietta and Jurgen be able to use their gifts to save the day? Find out next time on the Arconanauts!